Hi, welcome to My Messy Fingers. I'm Charlie. I just finished an album with a collection of papers that Scrap and Create sent to me, and it's just fun. What I received from them and what I worked with was the 12 by 12 core of Graphic 45 Sunshine on My Mind, and then I worked with the 12 by 12 patterns and solids, as well as the 8 by 8 collection pack of the core design. I also received the chipboard tags, the ephemera. I received rub-ons, and I received some stickers. Also in what I received, and if you order the entire bundle from them, they will send you some little brass elements, and I've used almost all of them. So here's the album. It measures 8.5 by 8. And on the, let me show you this first. Here's the spine. Here's the back. The back, I put one of the beautiful rub-ons back here just as a silent statement piece. This is a ribbon. There was a packet of ribbons that also came with it. So what we have here on the front is I used red cardstock to add as a layer barrier of color between the black cardstock and then the black checkerboard. I did not want to change this. I wanted this on the front. So putting in red cardstock just behind it, so there's just a little bit of red. You can see it, but it also helps to let this pop by itself and not blend into the black. So up here in the corners, I used the small brass filigrees, but I put underneath of it the corner pieces off the sticker sheet so that these would stand up a little bit by themselves. When I put it on there without them, they kind of meld into the black. Now this is one of the large cutouts off the 12 by 12. So I took it and I did back it on black cardstock. This is one of the ephemera pieces. It's a postage, 3-cent postage stamp. This cherry I added, it's from the ephemera. This ladybug, I wanted to call it a bumblebee, but that's a ladybug. It's popped up on some pop-ups. Here's a brass element, they're cherries. And then the brass bicycle. This strip here came off of the sticker sheet, so I wanted a little bit of a break in this design, so that's what I put there. Down here, this is off the ephemera pack. Down here in the corner, these clover-like floral pieces, I placed 2 together. And then in there was one element that I didn't know quite what to do with it, so I treated it as the center of the flower, put a brass ladybug on it, and then accented it with some of the floral pieces from the ephemera pack. The bicycle is also from the ephemera pack. I did ink all of this with, what was it? Gathered Twigs, I should know that, from the Distress Ink collection. I popped up the bicycle using some leftover chipboard, put it around behind the main pieces here so that it would give it a little bit of strength. This is out of the chipboard. And again, you already know that I did put this off of the rub-ons. So let's go inside and see what it was I did. All right, we're going to start here with your left side internal panel. This is a double pocket. So this pocket here goes all the way down, and then this pocket is just a short one here. These are scraps off of the piece I cut off of this. And then I used what was left over in scraps to do this. This is out of the ephemera pack. This is a chipboard piece. Now these little brads are mine. and then the ephemera. I think this would make a great collection for a family reunion. They're held in the summer and there's always watermelons involved. So this would be a great place to put the family name and then the date that the event took place. Just my opinion. So here we got our big pocket and we have our little pocket. Now, this is a die that I had in my collection, and when I looked at the watermelon seed sheet, which we'll see here in a second, and I looked back at this and I thought this would be perfect because it all of a sudden reminded me of watermelon seeds. So this was the die that I used. Now, if you choose to make this album, you don't have to use a die. You can use a punch, or you don't have to do anything at all. It's your choice. It's your album. So here on our page 1, we have a left open pocket. This is a out of the sticker sheet. I did back it on some black cardstock so that it would stand out on its own against this paper. And then in here, when we open this up, this is a little tuck. I put on some of the rub-ons here, and it still leaves you room for photo or an excellent place for journaling. Over here, we have one of the frames out of the chipboard and frames. Now, all I did was secure this side and the bottom so that once you put your photo in, you can come in from the outside, seat your photo, and then just tack this down, and preferably with tape, double-sided tape, because you might want to change this photo out. That way you can just use something that will gently lift that and then re-secure it, and it'll be just fine. We get in here and we've got a couple of tucks. This is from the sticker sheet. And this is from the sticker sheet. I love bicycle images. And so what I did was I backed it on black cardstock to give it some strength. And then I just taped the bottom of the wheels, and it made for an excellent little tuck. So then we get inside here, and I've used some of the rub-ons in several places. Here, the big rub-on here. And you can actually write on this. So again, date, time, and then another rub-on. And then we have a long pocket. This is one of the sticker sheets backed with black cardstock. And as you can see, there's plenty of room here to put in not this big of a photo, but you can see that there's plenty of room to put in a decent size photo if you wish on both sides. Or like I said, just journal in the event. Okay, so now we're going to go in here. This is what clicked with this die set was this piece of paper. So this is a photo pull out, and then I just backed it with some extra strips. I used some small ribbon that I had in my stash, but this is one of the cute little brass elements that I was sent, and it allowed for me to use it as a pull for this photo mat. Now we get inside here. This is a cutout off of one of the other pages that we'd already looked at. And then this is just a card cutout with a sticker, postage stamp. And I backed it all this on black cardstock so that they would kind of show up. And then this piece is out of the ephemera. Now, also in the ephemera was this piece, and this image is what's right here behind. So I popped this up and placed it so that the flowers underneath would act as an additional little bit of layering. Corner markers from the sticker sheet. And then we open this up here on this page. We've got another nice little tuck. Rub on. We've got some stickers, and you've got room to put a photo on both sides. And then here on this side we have a tuck. I reversed some of the smaller cards so you could do some journaling. And then this is some of the, again, the ribbon that came in with the collection. And then I used one of the ephemera pieces with a sticker piece and placed it here. We've got a nice pocket. And this is an exchange of 12 by 12 and 8 by 8 papers throughout this album. And you can tell by the size of the images pretty much where they came from. Again, another nice little pocket with an opportunity to journal. These are all secured by magnets. And then we get over here and we have a double waterfall. And I did do this embellishment here on both sides. Made this wide enough to support 2 of the cutouts. So then when you open this cutout, when you open this up, you're going to see the reverse side is for journaling. And then this piece came from my scraps. And then I tried to cut it and layer it so that it would continue to flow. This is off the sticker sheet, backed on black cardstock. And this piece here is off this sheet. It was a 4-inch by 12-inch sheet that I had. So this came from this. I simply framed it in. And then in here, I covered the little gusset area and then covered a 1/2 inch on each end. And when you get back here, you have a nice spot to put another fairly large photo. Let's turn that upside down. And then another rub-on. And going back to this tag, this is a rub-on. And then this is off the sticker sheet. And then here is another card pull-out. This whole piece is out of the 8 by 8 packet. And then another small strip. And then this was the embellishment that I used here to help with the pull tab on the photos here. Put that in there. All right, and then on this side here, we have a front-loading pocket. So I used one of the large cutouts from the 12 by 12 collection. This is from the 12 by 12 collection. And then this is from the ephemera, backed on black cardstock. Again, this die that I use, this is all backed on black cardstock. But I decided I wanted a front pocket on this page. So let's go ahead and open this. Beautiful, great big space here for putting in a photo or to do some hand journaling. And then when you get in here, to help try to break this up, I put in some corner pockets. This is off your sticker sheet. And then over here, big opportunity for some photos or just great storytelling section here. And then again, another pocket. These are photo flip-ups. So they're 2. Sorry, I've been using these. Silly me. Photo opportunity. And then this is off the 12 by 12. I wanted this image kind of be front and center. This is out of my scraps. This piece here is out of the sticker sheet, flanked with a couple of ephemera. These are off the sticker sheets. It helps break up the black, but then I wanted to tie the black in by using it here on the corner pockets. Okay, let's get over here and take a look at this one. All right, so this is off the 12 by 12. I can tell by the size. This is an ephemera piece that I just simply inked. And then this is a rub-on down here in this corner. And then here's another small rub-on up here. This is out of the ephemera pack, backed on black cardstock. I'm going to open it up. We're going to stay here on this side. This again is another photo opportunity. And again, it's open on this side, allows you to come in here with your photo. It's secured with tape here. I only tape the bottom portion of this because you might need that extra room for adjustment. Once you get your photo set, again, just tape this corner down and it'll stay in. This is out of the rub-ons. And then over here we have another rub-on. This was kind of a a little collage, and I did not want to ruin either one of them, so I decided I was just going to use the whole thing as a rub-on. Off the sticker sheet, backed it on black cardstock. We've got a tuck, but you still have a spot for a photo. Then when you get in here, this paper I needed to do something with, but I wanted it to kind of stand out by itself. So I didn't put in a pocket. What I chose to do was use a tuck. I thought that this would match really well with the two watermelon pieces in here, a pomegranate and a rose. Back this on black cardstock, and then I taped across the bottom half of this for a good sized tuck. And the black cardstock gives it a level of sturdiness to handle big, large items coming in behind it. This is one of the brass elements. It's a butterfly. And you can see that a smaller photo, but you can get a good size photo still in there. On the back of these cards, you've got some journaling opportunities. And then over here, we have a side tuck with a rub-on and then a little rub-on down here. And this card piece, this is out of the 8x8. And again, just a strip leaving this blank. Oh, and this little guy here is a floral. It's a flower piece. And then we get over here, and on this piece here, I put this down against the paper and it just kind of blended in. It didn't really stand out on its own, so I backed it on black cardstock and then put it back down. I've got a couple of little sticker pieces here. This is one of the smaller cutout cards off the 12x12. This was a cutout piece that was left over, and then these came off the sticker sheet, so I just simply layered each one of them. Then when we get in here on this side, this is out of the 12x12. This is a chipboard piece, and I've used some of the pretty little red ribbon that came with the collection. And then down here, I cut, let me open this because I think you'll get what I did here. I made a big pocket across here using the striped watermelon. And then I wanted corner pockets, so I cut the diagonal, but I had to cut two of these so that I could get the stripes all running in the same direction. Now this is a rub-on, just the watermelon piece, and then I came in over it with the two cherries and rubbed them on over the watermelon piece. Nice little pocket, place for photos. This is all from scraps. This was cut off of one of the 8x8 sheets, and I just trimmed it to fit a little bit. These are from the sticker sheets, and again, we've got a nice big pocket. And get that back in there. And then the tuck. Now, this is also a rub-on. I rubbed this on first, and then I came in over it with the cherry, and I added it on top of the watermelon piece. I think I forgot something. This is one of the smaller tags. I left the two together, scored it, put a magnet, so you've got a little spot for journaling down there. And then this last page, what we have here is this is an 8x8, and I cut it to fit what I wanted to do here, which meant I was cutting it right across here, across the bicycle. But I didn't want to lose the bottom half of the bicycle, so I've created a pocket underneath and then did some layering. These I cut out, backed them on a thin bordered piece of black cardstock, and then added some pop-ups so that they would stand up. And then when you open this up, this is the other pocket created down here with the bottom half of the bicycle. Now up here, you've got a big spot. I love this piece of paper. You've got a big, beautiful spot for putting in several small photos or a couple, two, maybe one big one, a 5x7. And then here we have some photo tags, and then those open up. Now these were all covered with scraps, all of this. And then these open this way, and I took from scraps a little bit to help, some embellishment here to help break some of this up. And then you open this up, and we've got another photo mats on the either side, and then a big pocket. Okay, so there you have it. Graphic 45s, Sunshine on My Mind, 8x8.5 mini album. And thank you to Scrap and Create for sending me this wonderful collection. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.